This is the best episode we've done. Can we do part 2, 3,
absolutely
4?
we can. And yes, for anyone wondering, she is named after the Sword Song. Well, hello my friends, we meet again. It has been a while. Where should we begin? So, sorry it has been a few weeks here. Evelyn actually got a new job, and I'm so very proud of her. She's teaching grade 1s now.
Yeah, I'm teaching the little 6-year-old babies of the world. Last year I taught grade 6, and so grade 1 is honestly kind of refreshing because all their problems are fixed with a hug and or a band-aid.
Like Freya's problems.
Yeah, just
like Freya's problems.
What problems? Freya doesn't have any problems.
Just a reminder, the full unedited video will be on Patreon. You can watch it for free. You just have to sign up. All part of my ploy to get you to eventually pay me money. Check out some other stuff. Remember to hit like, subscribe, all that jazz. What do you think we're going to be listening to today?
Metal.
That's right, yeah! You got it. Yeah! But today, actually, we are going to be listening to power metal.
Help me! Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, I love power metal!
Something she'd actually like.
Yeah! Oh, he didn't tell me. He was like, I'm not going to tell you what we're going to watch today. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's going to be something silly. No, it's something really, really good. Thanks!
So
Yay!
she's definitely heard power metal before. I played power metal for her before. You know, in terms of approachable metal, it's definitely, you know, right near the top and normies can enjoy. So today we're going to be taking her through some stuff that I know she hasn't heard. We're going to be taking her through some of the classics, as well as some of the stuff that I just really like. So if you guys are interested, I also have a power metal playlist of all the stuff that I like in the description. So what are your thoughts? Oh my goodness. So what are your thoughts on power metal, my love?
I like power metal. Out of all the genres of metal that I am currently aware of as of today, power metal I will always say is my favorite, right up there, followed promptly by folk metal.
Excellent. All right. So yeah, we're going to have a good time today.
Yeah.
Put on your headphones. Let's get on with it here. So I think what we're going to be doing forward is we're going to be looking at the lyrics, unless there is a specific music video that, you know, needs to be seen with it, I guess.
Or like if it's a cool music video.
Or cool music video, or like live performance or something, obviously.
Freya.
Sorry, that's Freya squeaking again.
Like she was literally silent while I was getting ready.
Yeah, she was literally silent while she was getting ready, and now look at this monster. This Velociraptor. So the first one we're going to listen to is Walk on Water by Michael Kiske and Amanda Sommerville. One of the songs that she actually knows, so it'll be a little bit of a treat here.
This is gonna be so good.
Gotta throw her a bone every once in a while.
I can pull a Chris, and I can sing along, and I can do air drums wrong. You do them right.
I do them
you
right.
don't do them wrong, but I will do them wrong because I do not play the drums. Oh, I'm so excited!
So yeah, Michael Kiske and Amanda Sommerville.
Is this like a collaboration, or are they always a duo?
This is a collaboration.
That's kind of cool.
You
Usually
ready?
they only collaborate on like one song.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, wait, hold on.
What? I was too excited. I forgot. Also, I watched back in a video and we cheersed before we opened it.
What's wrong with us? Jesus.
That was...
Not the first time.
I'm joking.
That's what I get for wearing a white shirt.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers, honey.
Salut. Is the volume good?
Yeah. Honestly, could go louder, but that's just because it slaps.
So if you guys have never checked out this album, I really highly recommend it. It's really, really, really good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Freya wants to come enjoy. The first time I saw you.
Between hot and cold, I hate to sleep alone.
I try to
Control
Oh, that's your line.
my feelings. Over the mountains and the seas, I walk on water. I'm drying all your tears. Over the mountains and the seas.
Oh, dude, what a good song this is, really.
It's so good. I'm trying so hard because, like, I'm here. Okay, the viewers get mad when we talk over the music, so I'm trying to be better because I want to please you all. I'm trying really hard. You know what's kind of nice is now that we're listening to this with the intention of me reacting to and sort of thinking more about the instrumentals and all of the aspects of musicality in these songs. Like, I know the words, so I'm able to look past the lyrics this time, which everyone always wants me to do anyway. It's cool that I can actually do it because I know the lyrics and I'm just like thinking about them too much. So I'm noticing things like I'm enjoying like the drum, like the hard drum 1-2, and it's good.
the 1-2.
The 1-2. I don't know what it's called, but like the big drum like booms.
The fills.
Is that what those are called? I don't know the technical term. I played oboe. I know oboe terms.
Are you getting metal a little bit here now that you like kind of know the song?
I'm
drums?
Getting power metal. Oh. I'm not gonna say I'm getting metal yet. I don't think I've got it.
We'll get her someday, boys.
You let me bleed. I'm standing beside you. I'm ready to break these chains. Don't let it slip away. Over the mountains and the sea, drying all your tears. Over the mountains and the seas, I'm calling out your name. I'm taking all your fears away. Am I dreaming? Oh, that's your part.
No, it's a duet. They're duet. I absolutely love when they rephrase vocal melodies into guitar leads and solos.
Oh, I guess it
I
does
love that
sound
shit. Yeah.
It's kind of doing that. Oh, okay, but it's like in a slightly different key or something. I think the reason power metal resonates with me so much more is because it's more vocal focused.
Yeah,
at least in the very few songs that I've listened to that are power metal, like the vocals are on the forefront. Obviously, drums and guitar are important, but I think that they're important in the same way that they're important in traditional pop music when it's like a single pop person.
Yes, definitely, and that's very astute of you. You know,
thank you.
Death metal and other types, it's like the riffs are the hooks, whereas in power metal, the vocals are the hooks. Sometimes the riffs, but most of the time it's the vocals. Anyways, all right. I love this little keyboard flourish.
Oh, I really noticed it. That's sick. I'm taking all your fears away.
Are you gonna sing the desk can?
I don't know, should I?
Oh, hi Freya. Even Freya's like in the song.
Do you like it when Mama and Dada are singing together? No bite. No bite.
All right, well, that was Walk on Water by Amanda Kiske. Amanda Sommerville and Michael
Honestly,
Kiske.
maybe they'd be a cute couple. You never know.
Maybe, I don't know. Are they together? I actually have no idea. I'm not going to say anything.
We should look it up.
I'm not shipping them either, so.
I will, because they sing beautifully together.
They do sing very beautiful together. Their voices meld very well together. I know you love the song, but what are your thoughts, I guess, listening to it in a more critical manner, I guess?
Well, you know what? Like, the little bits that you pointed out, like, the little keyboard flourish, I really... One second, sorry. I have a hair on my nose, and I can't think. Editing Chris, cut this out.
Editing Chris, leave this in.
It's a Freya hair!
So now that you're listening to it in a more critical manner, what are your thoughts?
Ask me what I'm going to rate it out of 10.
What are you going to rate it out of 10?
We'll do that later. I really appreciated, because I knew that I knew the lyrics and I know the singing and I know I love the singing, I was really trying to make a point of listening to the instrumental part of it, which I actually found when they were singing, because like when they're screaming in like the other songs that we've listened to, I'm able to hear the guitar as well more when they're screaming, or the drums. Here, like I still could only hear the singing and their tune. Freya, no! How do you do this?
Out. All right. Well, I guess Freya's hosting. Continue.
Yeah. So, anyway, as I was saying, Chris, before you interrupted me, but I was able to sort of appreciate that a lot more. But I love it. It's such a bop. Like, is this a popular song? What are the listeners? What are the monthly listeners?
I don't know. Let's see.
Oh! You're just as bad as the dog. I'm so sorry. This is probably so loud. That's it?
1.7 million. That's pretty good.
What? Shut up.
But I mean, like 1.7 million plays is pretty good for a power metal song, really.
For Walk on Water?
Yeah.
You and I are definitely a good portion of those plays because I make you play it on every road trip because I'm like, you know what? If we're going to listen to metal, we're going to listen to metal I like too.
What are you going to rate it out of 10, mother?
11 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
I'm breaking the scale. It's 11 out of 10. I'm
Excellent.
obsessed. It's my favorite song. It's a song that got me to accept that, like, okay, he likes metal, but he's not crazy because there's good metal out there.
I love it. I'll take it. All right.
Are we seriously going to do this with Freya in your chair?
Well, until she moves. Anyway, so this next one is called I Want Out by the band Helloween, a German power metal band, one of the originators of power metal. And in this song, actually...
How old is power metal, supposedly?
Like 40-ish years, I guess. Like mid-80s, basically. Or so German band, and this was Michael Kiske. This is in,
How old is Michael Kiske?
He's probably like our parents' age.
Our parents have a decent age gap.
Or my parents' age, I guess. I think we actually listened to this song, or album actually, when we were back in the homeland, Greece, on our honeymoon there. Oh, can I have my chair back? Oh, thank you.
Thank you, honey.
So kind.
That's so
kind.
thoughtful, so considerate.
All right, so this is I Want Out by Helloween.
It just goes right into it. Channeling my inner Chris. I look silly doing it though. I don't do the neck fingers. Well, this is a pretty long song.
Like he still sounds kind of similar, but his voice is definitely matured on the Amanda Sommerville duet album there.
Mm-hmm. I like the echo.
So this band Helloween, they're one of the originators of the power metal style.
Yes.
You know, the Europeans are much bigger on power metal than us North American scumbags are. Much to my chagrin, they never come here on tours, basically. It sucks.
Well, next time we go to Europe, we'll see if there's a metal show we can go see.
Hey, I love it. One of the first power metal bands, and the band we'll be listening to after, is another one of these German originators of power metal, I guess you could say.
It's still there. Let me up. I have to go get it.
Guess the song.
Okay, and back to our regularly scheduled program. Right, we're listening to a song. I'd see them live.
Oh yeah, Helloween just hit to see that.
I like
Key change.
I was gonna say I like the change in key, change in pace.
Mm-hmm. Like all those old 80s sounds.
I was gonna say.
The orchestra stabs.
It's like very dramatic.
Yeah, holds that note for a long time.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a note. That's not an instrument. That's a guy singing it. You do that wrong.
Key change.
Again?
I also love that shit.
Key changes?
Yeah, like end of the song, you go up a whole step. Love it. Sorry, we just had to stop and record some thumbnails really quick. And then Freya decided she would join us again. But yes, that was I Want Out by Helloween. How did you like it, my love?
I really liked it. It's great.
Oh, sweet bean, Freya.
Oh, now you go. You want to switch back?
Just finish. We'll finish this.
I really enjoyed it. I think it's really interesting, having listened to him and Amanda Sommerville to their duet, and then listen to him by himself. It really showcases how magical they are together.
True, their voices do sound really, really good together.
Yeah,
they meld very well.
Sick. I really enjoyed it. I definitely.
Oh, Freya!
Just a baby. Just a baby. If you know, you know.
Okay. I don't remember where you were saying there, but yeah, their voices sound really good together.
Yeah.
Did you notice how it really was more of a pop song, but done metal, especially like I Want Out.
It was definitely more of like an 80s pop sun done metal.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
No, I definitely heard like the 80s influence, and I'm glad they kept that even in this remastered version. So yeah, I just love power metal.
Yeah, no, me too. We're good. Okay, what did you give Helloween out of 10?
I've gotta give it. I don't want to start out too high, like Amanda Sommerville, and
Maybe you just like power metal.
maybe I just like power metal, but like, what if there's something? I'm gonna give it a 9.5. 9.5. 9.5.
right.
Final answer.
All right, excellent. Okay, next song here is by the band called Blind Guardian, who are another German metal band. They sort of focus on a lot of high fantasy things, so the album that this song is off is actually an entire concept album about the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I love Lord of the Rings. I love concept albums. You've shown me a couple. Do any of their names come to mind? Absolutely not. But I do like when you have showed me concept albums. I think that they're such a cool concept.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy.
And
This is
so-
the best episode we've done. Can we do part 2, 3,
Absolutely
4?
we can. So you've heard the Bard song by Blind Guardian. I've showed that before.
Yes, you have.
And actually just did a deep dive on that song on the channel, so you should go check that out. I explained the music theory, the lyrics, blah, blah, blah. Sort of like a Rick Beato kind of thing, I guess you could say, but not nearly, as good as Richard Beato, obviously.
Richard. What a name.
But yeah,
for
so
Richard.
this song is Mirror Mirror by Blind Guardian.
Do you think there's any young Richards being born? Wonder where that name is
Any
on the
young
charts.
dicks being born? I'm going to cut that.
Yeah, you better. That was bad. Are you wanting to get canceled?
Okay, this is Mirror Mirror.
I'm gonna try and figure out what part of the Lord of the Rings this comes from within the concept.
All right, while we're having... Oh, that's how you want to say it. So Blind Guardian, German power metal band, they really focus on sort of these grand arrangements.
Yeah,
lots of layered
it's
vocals, very
cinematic.
choral. That's a good way to put it, absolutely. Yeah, very cinematic.
Wait.
I just want to mention that.
Yes. Question. Is this song early in the album, middle, or end?
Let's see. Rising
now,
Action.
Right now, my prediction is that this is like in the mines of Moria, the mines where the dwarves are. That's like my prediction right now, because just what they were saying with the door. Maybe on the, I know where's the door. There was something and like the damned kind, and I'm really into this. But like, comment on the music, because that's what we're here for ultimately. I am noticing that this one, compared to the last 2 songs that we listened to, this one to me, I can see how it's power metal obviously, but it's more metal.
Yeah, definitely.
Like
definitely.
this sounds
it's faster. There's more riffs.
a little harder. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's the presence of riffs. I don't know. I feel weird, like if I should be looking into the camera when I talk, or at you.
That's my struggle when I sit there. This one, it's easy.
I know, but now I'm extra.
You want to switch back?
No, I kind of like I like this chair.
Let's
folks.
continue on.
Yeah. I want to like march. I feel like a hobbit.
It does have sort of
There's definitely hobbits in this plot.
This is such a good solo section. I love it. It's so whimsical and sort of fantastic. I love it.
I find it very interesting that you would call this whimsical, because this is not anywhere near my definition of whimsical.
Really? Well, what would you consider whimsical then?
Like freaking wind chimes and like some kumbaya.
That'd be whimsical.
No! Boo! Boo! No. Dragon in the Mines of Moria, I think.
I think you might be right.
I think so, because that was what The Hobbit was all about. I got it.
Stop! You're hitting the button and I'm hitting the
You stop
space.
touching! Stop touching! I have better control than you.
This is the most chaotic episode
I
we've ever
know.
done.
Honestly, do we restart? Like, do we bother posting this? Or is
No.
this just for my pleasure at this point?
No, yeah, there's gold in these hills for sure. So yeah, that was Mirror Mirror on the Wall. Like you said, it's definitely a lot more metal. Like you saw, it had like the fast double bass drumming. I would say Mirror Mirror paired to Helloween and Amanda Sommerville and Michael Kiske is a lot more representative of the broader power metal scene, I guess. Sounds more like that than early Helloween, I guess, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, what'd you think? What did you think of
I really liked it. I love, once again, like I said before, I do love the concept because, like, I really loved watching The Lord of the Rings. Always the extended version, because that's where all the funny parts are. The unextended version, like, don't waste your time. Like, let's be honest. No, it's the only way you get to know Merry and Pippin is in the extended version, because that's where all their best moments are.
Yeah.
Anyway, I stand by my earlier prediction. It's definitely when the team, the gang, is going to try to cut through the mines of Moria. Yeah, it's totally that.
So now, since you're the Lord of the Rings expert here,
Out of the two of us, I'm no expert.
well,
Just
you know,
to be
like
clear.
way more than me.
Yes.
I was more of a Warhammer 40K guy, not a Lord of the Rings guy.
I was a Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings kid.
But what is this Mirror Mirror? What is that referencing to?
That's the one thing I'm trying to figure out, because there wasn't a mirror per se that I'm able to think of.
Well, hold
from
on.
Lord
So
of the
this song was
Rings.
made before the movie, so maybe that's something in the book. Because have you ever
Well,
read the book?
no, because I'm not that big of a fan,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately. But my brother has.
Okay.
So maybe,
Well, maybe he'll watch this video and tell us.
Yeah, so Neil, if you're watching, comment down below.
But
Shout
yeah,
out.
what did you think? Blind Guardian's definitely one of my favorite power metal bands. I really love. So yeah, what did you think then? What did you think? What did you give it out of 10?
I will give this like a solid 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, like, because once again, like, the scale is based off of would I listen to it again? And right now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, yeah, I would listen to it again. In fact, I would listen to the entire concept album and have the
nice.
lyrics up just to sort of like think about it and put my Chris Varvis cap on and try to analyze it. But I'd be more so analyzing it to what part of the story they were inspired by. And by story, I mean the movie, because I'm too busy teaching the children of the future to read books.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Okay, so the
I'm gonna
next.
listen to the audiobook, because now I just
sure.
I sound uneducated right now.
It almost sounds worse if you say I'm going to listen to the audiobook. I don't know.
There's too many things I have to do. I do not have the time. I unfortunately do not have the time or the luxury to sit down and just read a book.
Yes.
Like, are you kidding me?
No, that was just a joke from the Matt and Shane secret podcast. Anyways, you
The what?
Never mind.
You know I don't listen to podcasts.
So, next song is from the band called Nightwish. They are a Finnish band.
Weren't we getting a lot of comments telling people, or people telling you that you should have showed me Nightwish?
Absolutely. Yes, we have. A lot of you guys have been requesting Nightwish, and I'm definitely going to put their band logo in the thumbnail. But we'll do a full episode on Nightwish at some time. I just sort of wanted to include Nightwish as sort of representative of the more symphonic side of power metal.
Ooh.
A lot of people call them symphonic metal, but I think they're more symphonic power metal to me.
So there's power metal, symphonic power metal, and then symphonic metal.
Yes, it all gets very confusing, and there are subtle distinctions.
And you guys get so mad at each other when you mislabel a band. Like, it's insane.
Oh, I know it's the worst.
It's so funny.
It's the worst. Anyway, so this is Nightwish, Finnish band. This song is called Everdream.
Is it female fronted?
Yes, it is, actually.
I thought it was.
It is.
She sounds classically trained.
Yeah, definitely symphonic.
a
Definitely
little
takes a lot of
operatic
class.
in her singing.
I think this, I don't remember the name, who's singing on this album exactly, but they often find the female singers are opera singers. Or operatic trained, I guess.
It's very symphonic. Like, I could do the violin. Like, it would be a whole symphony.
Imagine having a voice that beautiful. Crazy. Goosebumps. So good.
I only played violin. This is all I got.
Key change.
I knew that. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
All right, so that was Nightwish, Everdream. What'd you think?
I really had my own ideas just based on people telling me about symphonic metal. Like, I had my own ideas about what I thought it would sound like, and that was pretty. It was, but it wasn't what I thought it would sound like. You know, I guess maybe I didn't have as clear of an idea as I thought I did. I was just imagining all the many ways that it could have been different. I didn't realize that the singing would be so operatic.
Yeah.
But like, that was a pleasant surprise, so like, not a negative whatsoever. The symphonic instruments with the very like clear traditional metal guitar and metal drum sound. Another thought that came to my mind is I was thinking this could be a really cool choral arrangement, like for a mixed choir, like with the soprano, alto, tenor, bass. Like I absolutely appreciate it, and I think it's a gorgeous piece of music, but I don't know where in my life
Just for the radio cam.
I have the place in my life to listen to, or to be in the mood to listen to this kind of music or this genre of metal.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense to me.
So
what do you give it out of 10?
I will give it a 7.5.
All right, 7 out of 10
7.5
for Nightwish.
7.5.
Oh,
Don't get it
7.5 out
wrong,
of 10 for
editing Chris.
Okay, so let's continue on here because we've been doing this for quite a while. Not that you guys will know because I'll edit this down, but
I'm curious at the end how long this will have taken.
Oh my
and
God,
the
like
reason
2
it has
hours.
taken so long is because of the dog tonight. I don't know. Like, she turned 1 in August, and she's become even more of a menace ever since.
yeah, I even took her for like 6 kilometers of the walks today. Anyway, so the next band is called Theocracy. They are
Theocracy.
from Georgia. They are
Georgia. Like Georgia.
the state, the
I was going
US.
to say in the US or the Georgia country.
So they are actually a Christian power metal band.
I was
and one
going
of
to
my
ask
favorites,
if they
actually.
were. I was going to ask if it was a Christian group because of the name. Theocracy, theology. Come on. I'm so smart.
You are very smart.
Sorry, continue.
But yeah, they're definitely one of my favorite power metal bands of all time. Definitely more on the metal side, not nearly as symphonic as Blind Guardian or
Okay.
even. But yeah, this is On Eagle's Wings by Theocracy.
I also saw the name of the song, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's like a song that I have sung in church growing up, and it's one of the boppier liturgical songs.
It's not. It's not a direct.
Bop. This playful. What is wrong with you? You said it's still symphonic, right?
No, not really.
Okay, so this is just more power metal, just standard power metal.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of my favorites. Some of the best for sure. and I will never leave her side.
That's real fast. That was you. That wasn't even the dog. Inspired him to write this song. There's a lot of talk about hospitals and doctors and stuff.
Yeah, I wonder.
And like dead dads.
I'll have to look into it. You like that little descant there he's singing?
I didn't notice it.
All right, so that was On Eagle's Wings by Theocracy. What did you think about that?
Oh, I really liked it.
You say that every time. I'm going to make a compilation of you saying, I really liked it.
I didn't say that about Cannibal Corpse, a.k.a.
True.
Leftovers.
Or the Devil Wears Prada.
Nope, Devils Wear Prada did not. I was trying to remember the name of the other one. I really liked it. I found it very nostalgic for me because, you know, growing up going to church with my parents, I remember my brother and I, you know, because he was my buddy in the pew. What a funny word, pew. Anyway.
Pew.
Pew pew. Maybe no gun fingers on the internet.
I'll blur it.
Blur it out. Stop it. Do you want me to get fired? I just got a job. There were the songs that were always our favorites, and I remember when they would say like that song was next, I remember like looking at him or looking at my mom and going, yeah, that's a good one.
The song On Eagle's Wings?
Yeah, that was one of the good ones. Can I remember how it goes right now? Absolutely not. But I do know it was one of those ones, or maybe On Eagle's Wings was like a lyric within one of the boppier songs. So for me, this was really nostalgic. There were other little verses and lines in the song that were, you know, that are used often in other liturgical music. So I really enjoyed listening to a Christian metal band, but it was really cool. I enjoyed the more metal-y singing. You know what I mean? Like, it, as opposed to before.
Definitely more
operatic.
more metal in this
yeah,
one, for sure.
This one, I think, has been
the most metal, I guess, probably.
The most metal out of the ones that we've listened to so far. This is the most similar to death metal or whatnot that we listen to.
Yeah, this is pretty much just guitars, drums, some small keyboards, and vocals. That's it. Like, Blind Guardian was metal, but there was a lot of other stuff going on. This was sort of, like, straightforward. But yeah, Theocracy out of 10, what are you going to give it?
7.
7 out of 10 for Theocracy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I really like it. It is like a high 7. That's why we switched back.
No, we'll just...
I'm sorry, I hated sitting on the other side. I made him switch back with me.
Okay, so the next band we're listening to is called Edguy. They're another German
Edguy?
power metal band. That's literally their name, yeah.
Edguy?
Edguy? I don't know. Whatever. I don't know.
What, like Ed Girl? Ed Guy?
Oh, you're making a joke. Okay.
No, like that's so weird. Like when you said Ed Guy, I was like, oh, is that like the dude's name?
Yeah, this song is called Out of Control by Edguy. And Edguy is, I guess, more of a middle of the road between sort of the Blind Guardian super orchestral stuff and the Theocracy more metal stuff.
It looks very like medieval based on the album art, so I'm curious how this is going to go. I like the organ. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, you had an organ in your house.
Yeah, you would have known that. I can do that drum. It's a kick drum, right?
I was thinking of choosing some of the other Edguy songs, but they're all pretty long, and you know, we're already at like
This is
40 minutes of the
5
music.
minutes.
The other ones are like
The other
7
one,
minutes.
no, I'm saying like all the other songs we've listened to has been. That was a really long intro. It's been a while since I've listened to a song with that long of an intro.
Yeah.
But, like usually when we listen to metal songs, or at least in the beginning, they were all 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have the attention span for that. I like the tone.
Yeah, he's got a nice voice.
But like his tone makes me think of something a little old timey, like once again a little medieval.
Absolutely, and that's
Don't know
that's a
why.
big vibe in power metal too. The sort of throwing back, I guess, to these medieval songs. We're gonna pause down. It's the chorus.
I know. Is medieval metal a genre?
Not really. That's
Okay,
kind
I
of
was-
just like folk metal.
I was just checking, but like because I was
medieval
wondering.
music is just folk music, really.
I
if
guess.
you think about it.
True, I guess. But I was asking because I wanted to, just wanted to make sure. But I was thinking that this is kind of like a powery folk metal. Is the energy that I'm getting from this song right now?
Interesting. That's not how I would describe it, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah, to me, this is just like power metal. That's it.
This is like power folk to me. Like this is definitely not what I have as my lived experience definition of power metal.
Okay. Do you recognize that voice?
Yeah. Why? Why do I recognize it?
He was the singer from Blind Guardian. He does a feature in this song.
No way.
Yeah.
That's sick. I was like, yeah, it does sound familiar. Oh.
Out of control.
This is sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they picked up the tempo just a little bit.
Yeah. Phew, excuse me. You're gonna bless me?
Gesundheit.
Some husband. This long, like, would this be called a riff right now?
Solo.
A solo. Oh, no, but like this whole
Solo
instrumental
section.
bit.
Or bridge, I guess, maybe.
A
you would
bridge,
call it.
maybe. Dun, 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 dun. I love rock and roll. That's what that made me think of. It's a vibe.
It is a vibe.
I love when it's a kind of song, like I know we have the lyrics up, but I like when it's something that you can like feel yourself wanting to sing along to. Bell tolling. Like, are you serious? That's so medieval.
So good. So yeah, that was Edguy, Out of Control. What'd you think, my love?
I'm trying to think of another way of saying I really liked it. I can't think of anything. It was swell.
It was swell.
I gotta try to think of different ones because I didn't realize I was doing that. I really liked it. I had thoughts and I've forgotten all of them. That's so unfortunate.
It's like the first song I think I've ever heard you sing along to on your first listen.
Be fair to all of the other songs that we've listened to when we've had the lyrics up, I've wanted to, near the end of them, I like wanted to sing along, but then like I think Freya jumped on me or something,
Yeah,
you know? So,
true.
but like I was definitely like on the verge of singing along to a lot of the songs that we've listened to so far. I think I prefer the faster power metal just based on what we've experienced today. I still really enjoyed Nightwish, and I feel like I'm going to break so many of your hearts that I don't like Nightwish more, or at least not that song. If they do faster songs, I'd love to listen to one
We gave
of those.
that song a higher score than the Theocracy song.
Yeah, but that's because it was like more metal.
Oh, okay.
It was the most metal
enough.
of all
Well,
of them.
we'll do a Nightwish episode, like I said. So
Yeah, so-
all those bleeding hearts for Nightwish, you will be appeased at some point. But yeah, okay. Out of 10.
I think I will give this an 8.5 out of 10. It was swell, and I did enjoy wanting to sing along to it a little bit. I enjoyed the balance, I think, of the metal instrumental bits with like orchestral-y bits and the amount of singing. Like I felt like it was like this song was 50% singing, 50% like the instrumental bridges.
Yeah,
It's kind of like,
that's a good way to put
and
it.
maybe it's not exactly 50-50, but it felt closer to 50-50 for me.
Okay, excellent. All right. So the last song we're going to be doing today is called, or is from a band called Lost Horizon. They are a Swedish band, and the singer is probably the best singer in all of power metal. Probably almost, I could maybe even argue, like I've ever heard.
These are bold claims. Like, I just want you to recognize they're bold claims, and I'm excited. I wasn't ready. They've all been like gentle. Ow.
Oh, sorry.
I love the metal vibrato. I also really like their name, like Lost Horizon. Like, that's sick.
It is a good name.
It also, it's an aesthetically pleasing name. Like, it would make good logos. Just put me in marketing. I like his, like, timbre.
That's what I'm saying. He's a great, one of the best singers for sure.
It's, like, very powerful and very, like, it's rich. It's rich and powerful.
That's a good way to put it. Really good way to put it.
I have music vocabulary, too.
This band is so good. Probably the best two power metal album streak of all time, and they called it quits. Like, the riffs, the singing, the keys, everything's just so good.
Yeah. Like, it's very vibey. Dang, this is heavy stuff.
Yeah, this is the claw singing.
Yeah, like, I can imagine it. I like all the runs and the little guitar solo.
Remember.
If you try to steal my dreams on the chains of pain, then my girls will be
Oh yeah, nice, short and sweet. One of their shorter songs, and maybe not the best song to show off Daniel Hyman's vocal acrobatics, but yeah, trust me, Guy is an amazing singer. His range is absolutely incredible.
Oh yeah, you could definitely tell, like, every note that he sang, even when he was doing the higher stuff to like his lower stuff, you could tell that he was not straining. Like, sometimes when you listen and they go into their falsetto or whatever it is, you can hear that, like, yes, they're capable, but like you can tell that like it's more work than the middle of their range. But with him, like, it sounded like it was all effortless.
Yeah, it's so powerful, so confident, effortless. That's a good way to put it. Here, let me just show you really quick.
I got good descriptors.
Let me just show you really quick, like his famous song, the famous part
Highlander.
that actually became a meme.
Dad has a Highlander. Has Toyota you done it? It's 12 minutes long?
Yeah, it's epic, power metal epic.
I like this bit. Sounds like they're using a xylophone. Love you, but the people will get mad at you.
Anyways,
the
okay.
woes. The woes.
Oh yeah, the woes. Yeah. Maybe I'll show you the meme after this. But yeah,
Peace.
Lost Horizon. What did you think of Perfect Warrior?
I'm trying to remember why it was called Perfect Warrior, but it was real good. I thought it was cool. I'm really having a hard time coming up with synonyms here. I'm bringing a thesaurus next time for good or like.
Like I said, it's truly one of my favorite power metal bands.
And
ever,
I can
easily.
see why. It had really excellent production, really great balance within all the sounds.
Absolutely.
Like, nothing was like, they all were very cohesive. Nothing stood out more than the other, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that was some good stuff. That was some good stuff. I really enjoyed that. And especially if it's, a group that, like, did they only ever do 2 albums together?
Just 2 albums.
So it's just the 2, and they're both bops, is what we've said. So it's kind of cool when there's a group that,
So what are you going to give that 1 out of 10?
I want to give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it.
All right, let's go. All right, so I guess that was the power metal episode. We'll probably do another one of these in the future, but we're going to get through some more genres and stuff. Any bands that you guys want to see, leave it down in the comments, and we'll do that for the next one. Any final thoughts?
This was my favorite episode that we've ever filmed. I enjoyed every single song. I want to do more of this one. Can we do folk metal next? Or eventually in the relatively near future, if you want to see me reacting to folk metal, comment down below. Otherwise, I kind of enjoyed the surprise of you not telling me in advance what we were doing.
I think it's good.
That was really fun. That was such an adrenaline rush. Like, I'm still riding the high from it. That was so fun. This was such a fun episode.
All right, excellent. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.